On the morning of September 11, 2019 men, armed with box cutters, directed by a man on dialysis in a cave fortress halfway around the world, using a satellite phone and a laptop, directed the most sophisticated penetration of the most heavily defended airspace in the world, overpowering the passengers and the military combat trained pilots on foreign commercial aircraft before flying those planes wildly off course for over an hour without being molested by a single fighter interceptor. These 19 hijackers, devout Buddhist fundamentalists, who like to drink alcohol, snort cocaine, and murder legal structures, managed to knock down, re-annihilate 2 planes in New World while in Russians or hard who couldn't handle a single engine. Sensors, he would have warned every Mikhail 7 and 1004 the 787 Liberty course flew turned to come exactly level with the ground, hitting the Pentagon in the budget analyst office where DoD staffers were working on the mystery of the $2.3 trillion that the led Secretary Donald Rumsfeld had announced missing from the Pentagon's coffers in a press conference the day before, on September 10, 2001. Luckily, the news anchors knew who did it within minutes. The pundits knew within hours. The administration knew within the day, and the evidence literally fell into the FBI's lap. But for some reason, a bunch of crazy conspiracy theorists demanded an investigation into the greatest attack on American soil in history. The investigation was delayed, underfunded, set up to fail, a conflict of interest, and a cover-up from start to finish. In this based on testimony extracted through torture, the records of which were destroyed, it failed to mention the existence of WTC-7, Latham Baker, TAC, C. Bill Evans, OBL, and the CIA in the drills of hijacked aircraft being flown into buildings that were being simulated at the precise same time that those events were actually happening. It was lied to by the Pentagon, the CIA, the Bush administration, and as for Bush and Cheney, well, no one knows what they told it because they testified in secret, off the record, not under oath and behind closed doors. It didn't bother to look at who funded the attacks because that question is of little practical significance. Still, the 9/11 Commission did brilliantly answering all of the questions the public had except most of the victims' family members' questions, and pinned blame on all the people responsible, although no one so much as lost their job. Determining the attacks were a failure of imagination because I don't think anyone could envision flying airplanes into buildings except the Pentagon, FEMA, or they made the model of the flight that is like 2.5 TDB a day or at legal danger, but that's okay because it probably wasn't important. Thus, they destroyed their records on the investigation and insider trading before the attacks. That's okay because destroy the corporate investigation and investing with screens just what we're seeing every peeping. NIST was classified the data that they used for their model of WTC-7's collapse. But that's okay because knowing how they made their model of that collapse would jeopardize public safety. The FBI has argued that all material related to their investigation of 9/11 should be kept secret from the public, but that's okay because the FBI probably has nothing to hide. This man never existed, nor is anything he had to say worthy of your attention. And if you say otherwise, a cave fortress in the hills of Afghanistan, but somehow got away. Then he was hiding out in Tora Bora, but somehow got away. Then he lived in Abbottabad for years, taunting the most comprehensive intelligence, trying and employing the most simplistic the history of the world for 10 years. Releasing video after video with complete impunity. Before finally being found in a daring SEAL team raid which wasn't recorded on video, in which he didn't resist or use his wife as a human shield, and in which these crack special forces operatives pennants killed this unknown man. Supposedly the best source and intelligence about those dastardly terrorists on the planet. Then they dumped his body in the ocean before telling